The show I chose to watch and analyze is the show called The Modern Family. The Modern Family is a comedy that has a very diverse group of people as the main characters. So, the probable intended audience for the Modern Family show is a large group of diverse people. For example, the show is a look into the daily lives of a blended family that consists of a father who is married to a younger, voluptuous Latina who had a child from a previous marriage, his daughter who married a white male and has three children, two girls and one son, and a son who is gay, who has a partner who then adopted an Asian baby. So there's very many different cultures and very many different groups of people in this show. In my opinion, there is a relationship between the plot narrative of the show and the commercials that are shown. For example, in the very first commercial, there was a clothing company, Express. And in this commercial, there's a young white woman who was wearing tight jeans and a crop top. It's very obvious that what they were going for is the younger crowd, the generation of nowadays, college students, maybe even young mothers, not so much the older group of people. But in this commercial, there were no words, just shots of this lady's bum, her smile, and her legs. Very brief commercial as well. So, the target audience for this commercial relates to the daughter's family, which is the dominant culture, white, middle-aged couple with three children. Either the children or the mom, I think, would particularly be the audience that the commercial was intended for. So, also in this show, the women definitely differ from each other. The father is married, like I said, to a younger, sexy Latina lady, and Claire, the daughter, is an average-looking mom. So, Gloria is probably the example of a trophy wife, married to an older, successful white male. And according to the dominant culture, the women match a very attractive and cute stereotype that most commercials, TV shows that are on TV these days. Both women, by the way, are stay-at-home moms. So, next thing I'm talking about is the level of education of the men are college graduates and one successful businessman. The women represented appear to be involved stay-at-home mothers. None of the families are poor and appear to be middle class to upper middle class. Also, the roles seem to be shared evenly. No particular family appears to be the main character group. The products advertised were clothing, dining, insurance, technology companies. Almost every American spends money on these types of needs daily: clothing, cell phones, and dining. I found the advertisements to be very little different from the program of the audience that it was intended for. I can see that sex is a selling technique many companies are using these days. For instance, the clothing company was a very sexy young woman, and Samsung commercial was also another advertising that they displayed women out in a nightclub wearing small dresses, drinking alcohol. So it appears that the work, excuse me, sorry. It appears that the decades of feminism attempts to influence the representations of women has failed. In my opinion, the mass media is objectifying women more so now than ever.